Did you know that recently, scientists unearthed a virus whose particles are 12 times larger than those of the coronavirus? Additionally, there have been reports of bizarre and enigmatic spheres occasionally plummeting from the sky. Over the past few years, numerous significant discoveries have been made, but some are particularly noteworthy for their ability to unsettle even the most seasoned scientists. In this video, we'll delve into these recent findings that have managed to alarm the scientific community. Join me as we explore these chilling discoveries. Let's dive in. The structure of mammoths. Archaeologists recently made a rather unsettling discovery at a Stone Age site near Voronezh, Russia. They uncovered a massive ancient structure constructed from mammoth bones, which has since been dubbed the circular hut due to its shape. This imposing structure spans an impressive 12.5 meters in diameter and is built from the bones of at least 60 mammoths. Radioisotope dating reveals that this structure is around 20,000 years old, making it the oldest known building in the region. Scientists speculate that the hut might have served multiple purposes, including as a dwelling and a site for performing rituals involving mammoths, which were significant to the people of that era. This theory is bolstered by the lack of any evidence of a roof, suggesting it may not have been intended for continuous habitation. Additionally, some of the bones used in the construction were not fully clean, likely causing them to rot and emit an unpleasant odor, further indicating that the structure was not used as a permanent residence. Unusual cave. In 2018, an international team of scientists discovered an interesting find in Kenya that amazed and even frightened them. They stumbled upon 78,000-year-old artifacts in the Pangaria Sadi cave. The cave turned out to be unique because people had lived in it for tens of thousands of years. The total length of the corridors is about a kilometer, and the main hall reaches 100 meters in length. A few primitive stone tools of the era indicate the fact that the first people appeared here about 78,000 years ago. In the most ancient archaeological level, human activity is not very visible, but according to scientists, about 67,000 years ago, the first serious changes took place here. Many interesting artifacts have been found in the archaeological levels of this period, including arrowheads, stone blades, worked bones, and shell jewelry. Also, a 65,000-year-old bead was found here. This is the oldest bead found in Kenya. Scientists have found out that people have been using the cave for thousands of years. Here were found animal bones and tusks with carvings ranging in age from 25 to 48,000 years, 25,000-year-old jewelry made of eggshells and stone tools which are about 10,000 years old. Scientists estimate that people left the cave relatively recently. No one lives in it now, but the local population uses it for burial of the dead. Virus. Imagine the apprehension among scientists when they uncover something entirely new and unknown, especially a virus with its potential for unpredictability and danger. This scenario played out in 2014 when researchers, digging through the ancient, icy expanses of Siberia, stumbled upon an extraordinary find, the pithovirus. Lying dormant in the frozen ground for nearly 30,000 years, this virus was not just another microscopic pathogen, but a formidable giant in the virus world. The pithovirus is exceptionally large for a virus, measuring a staggering 1.5 micrometers in length and half a micrometer in diameter, vastly exceeding the size of the typical coronavirus particles, which are about 0.12 micrometers. This immense size is matched by its genetic complexity, containing approximately 5,000 genes, a stark contrast to the relatively simple genetic makeup of the HIV virus, which has only 12 genes. Despite its lengthy dormancy, the pithovirus remains active, capable of infecting amoeba cells, demonstrating a chilling resilience. This discovery raises profound questions about the stability and containment of ancient viruses. While the risk of human infection is currently deemed low, the mere possibility that optimal conditions could facilitate a resurgence adds a layer of concern in our already virus-weary world. The thought of such an ancient and powerful entity reawakening in our time is as fascinating as it is unsettling. Mysterious balls. For the Vietnamese, the year 2016 began with an unusual occurrence. On January 2, three balls of unknown origin were found in the northern provinces of the country. They weighed 250 grams, 6 kilograms, and 45 kilograms, respectively. According to many locals, shortly before the discovery of the balls, they heard a noise coming from the sky. One object was found in a garden, another hit a residential house, and the last one was found in a field. The military and scientists soon arrived at the scene and began to examine it to understand what had happened. A few days after the incident, scientists said it was likely that the balls could have been space debris. Was that true? Maybe the scientists were just frightened by the finds and decided to put forward the first version that came to their mind. After all, as it turned out, similar spheres have been found in other places all over the planet, in Africa, Australia, Latin America, Spain, and Turkey. And what's interesting, in each case, people found exactly 3 spheres, as in the case of Vietnam. Is it a simple coincidence, or do these spheres represent something that scientists don't want to tell us about yet? Write in the comments what you think about it, and stay tuned because further in this video, there are some more interesting and recent finds which frighten scientists and which are definitely worth seeing. Let's move on. Unknown creatures. Antarctica continues to uphold its reputation as the most enigmatic continent on Earth. In February, a team of British scientists made a groundbreaking discovery beneath the ice shelves of Antarctica. During an exploratory drilling operation on the Filchner-Ronne ice shelf, they encountered unusual sponge-like creatures on the seafloor. This discovery was made possible by drilling 8 holes, each the size of a tennis court. The presence of these organisms came as a shock because the Antarctic coast was previously believed to be barren of such life forms. The finding not only surprised the scientists, but also left them somewhat uneasy, as they are currently unsure about the exact nature of these creatures. The scientists also noted the potential to find other mysterious life forms in the region, including oval scavengers and predators like fish, worms, jellyfish, and krill, all of which thrive in the pitch-dark environment beneath the floating glaciers. This discovery brings to the fore numerous ecological questions that are yet to be fully addressed, further adding to the mystery and intrigue of Antarctica's hidden depths. Mysterious painting. In 2020, archaeologists excavated the Coves del Fem cave in the Spanish province of Tarragona. There, they discovered a mysterious prehistoric painting, which they dared to tell about only this year. It dates back to the Stone Age. Images of animals are engraved on it. The scientists were perplexed by the discovery because nothing of its kind had been found here before. The artifact is estimated to be at least 11,700 years old. To some extent, it was found by accident, but it's not even this which is important, but the fact that the find puzzled scientists. First, it was much older than the oldest human footprints found in this cave, which is quite strange and suspicious. Second, the artifact is represented with 6 images of animals. Scientists have not yet been able to identify 2 of them. 2 of the creatures turned out to be detailed deer, a male and a female, and the remaining 2 images are drawings of goats or cows, but there is no authentic interpretation of them. Scientists do not yet have an explanation of the functional role of the symbols engraved on the stone. Experts are still studying this ancient work of art, but so far they cannot say whether the drawings were made by the same person and whether they were created at the same time, which makes this very interesting and mysterious. Bubbles. Startling discoveries aren't confined to land. The ocean holds its share of mysteries too. In October 2019, a team of diver scientists was exploring the waters of Oslofjorden Fjord in northwestern Norway, intent on studying the marine environment. What they encountered was completely unexpected, a gigantic, jelly-like bubble that initially sent shivers down their spines. The bubble's unusual appearance, resembling the embryo of an alien or some unknown sea creature, was startling. It's not every day that you come across such an anomaly in the deep sea, and the initial fright of the divers was understandable. Upon closer inspection, however, the scientists discovered that this intimidating bubble was actually a protective nursery for baby squids. Inside the transparent enclosure, tiny squid embryos were seen moving about, preparing for their journey into the ocean once the bubble bursts. Though the appearance of the giant bubble was somewhat eerie, it posed no threat. It's just another fascinating example of nature's wonders hidden beneath the sea. So, which discovery in this video did you find the most impressive? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next adventure.